Whenever you come across this video a couple of days before August or at the beginning of August, this is what you need to know because this is what your August is shaping up to be. My name is Shreya. I'm a writer, a storyteller, as well as a tarot reader who uses tarot cards for self reflection. It doesn't matter when you come across this video or how, if you are watching, there is a lot that you need to know about the way your August is about to unfold. We will go through a very simple format. We will see what the theme of your August is going to be like, what you need to focus on, and what you need to let go of. And we will also look into some general advice. Are you ready? Let's find out. This is your theme for August. It's the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is suggesting the fact that August is actually all about taking credit for your work, about being appreciated for your hard work. You may have slogged a lot in July, or you may have worked in ways that you thought that you would never get the recognition that you deserve, or maybe you worked without a care for recognition at all. And in either case, the Six of Wands is suggesting that August is that month where not only do you get recognized, but you get appreciated and you get celebrated for all your hard work. Now, with that celebration, the challenge that comes forward is accepting that you do deserve it. Many a times when good things come our way, we always question it. And it reminds me of what my friend always says, never question the good. And that's what the Six of Wands is also trying to tell you. It's, this doesn't mean that you get very worked up by praise or you let that inflate your ego in any sense, but you just understand that yes, you've worked hard for something, and yes, it's good to be acknowledged. But yes, it still means that you continue to maintain your sincerity, your effort, and you continue to do the good work, irrespective of whether you get recognized. And that is what is big in the month of August. That is the theme of August, I think, wherein you know that you will be appreciated, but that is not what you are doing this for. That is not what you are working hard for. You work hard simply because your love lies in it, because you have a heart that loves to offer itself to something that's bigger than you. So, yeah, Six of Wands is saying do the hard work, and if you get appreciated, accept it with humility. Now, let's see what you are supposed to focus on. Apart from this itself, of course. What you are supposed to focus on is strength. Now, strength is here to remind you that you have to focus on cultivating a compassionate attitude within yourself. This month, and also because strength also stands for the number 8, and August is numbered at 8. This month is all about your patience being tested a little bit, but I don't want to deter you from your path. I don't want to scare you because of that. Strength is also a card that reminds us that everything that does not happen by force can actually happen with love. So, this month you might come across difficult people or authority figures, or maybe in your workspace or your home environment, you may come across a lot of situations where the ego is running high, or pride is running high, or there is a lot of intensity that you have to make your way through. And the strength card is therefore reminding you that the only way to move through it without any pressure or without any anxiety is remembering where your heart is. And if your heart is full of compassion, kindness, and all the love that you know you need in order to function in a healthy manner, then that is the love and compassion and kindness that you offer first. Because everything that you offer ahead is what you will receive in return. Think of somebody who talks very fast, right? If you want to get them to slow down, then you speak slowly so that you slow them down in that process. Instead of telling them, you talk very fast, I never understand you, you make me anxious along with yourself. You only enact the behavior that you want to see in another person. The only way you can get somebody else to calm down is if you too remain a calm, patient, anchored version of yourself. And lastly, what you are supposed to let go of in the month of August is, oof, an old heartbreak, an old disappointment. You need to forgive somebody for what they did. And you do not have to wait for them to ask for this forgiveness in order to forgive them. That is the hard part. Three of Swords. It speaks to the emotional pain in us. It speaks to the part of us that feels almost betrayed to be hurt. We didn't expect to be hurt, but here we are. It's one of those cards. And it's it's proving your fears right. It's that card. But it's important to not take this as betrayal, but actually as something that makes you stronger as an individual. Because if you saw it coming, and if it was a fear based response, if you were anxious about this heartbreak, and well, this person disappointed you, they broke your heart anyway, it's a reminder that these things will always happen. You will always be hurt by somebody or the other, and precisely those who love you will hurt you. But that may not be intentionally. If it is intentionally, of course, it's imperative that you distance yourself from this person. But even that distance comes after forgiving them. Forgiveness does not mean going back into the den of the lion again only to be hurt all over again. Forgiveness also comes after learning a lesson. Forgiveness simply means, I understand why you did what you did, and I understand that you do not understand. I understand that you can't change, and I forgive that because I still love you as an individual, as a human. I understand because I love, and that's why I allow you to be whoever you want to be. But I cannot be here because I have better things to do. I have better things to give my energy to, and I also love myself in order to not put myself through this all over again. So that's what the Three of Swords is, in a way, trying to tell you, I suppose. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to wait for someone to ask for it. Forgiveness comes from within you, actually. Many times people apologize, but you don't feel ready enough to forgive them. And that is the proof that forgiveness comes from within you. It's a matter of understanding with love. That's one thing you are supposed to let go of. This pain, it's not serving you or the other person any good. And also, with that, I want you to let go of any grudges. Try not to wish badly for the other person, although it may be coming very naturally to you. I feel like I'm talking to you directly. I feel like we're making eye contact right now. But what I mean to say is, don't hold any grudges. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to wish ill upon them. I'm remembering this scene from this movie called Highway, and I recommend it if you haven't already watched it. In that, Randeep Huda's character, he says that when a gun is shot, two people are killed. The one at whom the gun is shot, and the one who was shooting the gun. And that's a very deep sentence, actually. The moment the bad deed is done, karma has been served. The punishment has already happened. So it's not a matter of when will somebody get a taste for what they did. It will not come to them in ways that you are imagining it. It's not your job to imagine it. Don't imagine anybody's downfall. It's very funny to think about it, but don't do that. What I'm trying to say is, if they have had the bad fortune of breaking somebody's heart, they've already suffered for it, or their suffering has already somewhat begun, because their soul suffers. The soul suffers when it does something bad, when the body does something bad, because the soul knows that it will have to pay for it. Wherever it goes, whatever it does, it will have to pay for it sooner or later. and it is already paying for it, having witnessed something so bad as breaking somebody's heart intentionally. And that is why it's important for us to forgive them, so that we remember, okay, it's a major suffering you have called upon yourself. I can't let you suffer even more. Fine, I understand it. Of course, you take your own time to arrive at this understanding. You don't take what I'm saying at face value, or you don't have to agree with it right away. But you will stumble upon this understanding sooner or later. And the moment you stumble upon this understanding, you know that that is where forgiveness also comes from, because that is where love comes from. Love understands all the right and wrong deeds that everybody does in this world, and love just lets them be. Freedom is of utmost essence, ultimately. Be free of these people, be free of grudges, be free of ill thoughts. You don't need to give any space to that. And finally, as the ultimate advice for August, the Hierophant has graced us with its presence. And the Hierophant says, all the wisdom that you have cultivated from the past, all the wisdom that you continue to cultivate in the present, harbor it, channel it, try to give it all the importance that you can give. Apart from, instead of giving all the ill thoughts any importance, or instead of, making space for any kind of darkness, the Hierophant is saying that you are a wise being. In fact, I'm sitting right here talking to you, and I've not had the best of days. But I sit here with my cards, and even though I questioned in the beginning, will I be able to offer this reading? I am able to do it because somehow something within me has gone past the barrier of the bad day that I had had. Now I'm connected to something higher within me. And I think this higher self always lives within us. And we have to trespass all the barriers of individuality that we have within us, all the barriers of the ego. Perhaps that is what the strength card is also talking about. We have to approach it with love within us, outside of us, with everything that we are in touch with. The Hierophant is saying, offer this wisdom. And if you claim to know yourself, then offer this wisdom of self knowledge to others as well. That's what I also needed to hear, and that's what I pass on to you right now. That's all I have for you at the moment. I hope you have a wonderful August. You can come back and let me know, and you can already let me know if something has resonated with you. That's all for now. I'll see you around when you need me again.